Well, it's been said that there is nothing more powerful than a woman's intuition. Here now to tell us more about her book, A Woman's Intuition, we welcome now author AniYa A, and she is here with us, and welcome.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you. And if I want to put this up here so that our viewers can see, this is AniYa's book. It's called A Woman's Intuition. And yeah, so you take the time of walking us through this here and letting us know a little bit about this.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for having us. As you know, this weather has been really weird, so if I sound, stifling and, funny, it's because of this
we
weather.
All have it. Yes.
It's been crazy. But yeah, A Woman's Intuition is a book of poetry that I put together when I was at my lowest. And I was actually like on my deathbed type deal. And I had a bunch of poems that I already had comprised and got the information that I can do a self-publishing piece because it's actually a spin-off of the major project that I'm working on, which is a novel After All the Pain, which hasn't been published yet. So A Woman's Intuition just came because I had all this intuition. I had some really rocky relationships, and I've had some great times and bad times, and I put them together as short thoughts, as quotes, as poems, and I've done, some speaking engagements, and I'm excited about what's to come next.
So you said that basically this really came inspired to you by being like, on your deathbed, literally?
Literally.
You want to talk about it?
I mean, if you
Share
want.
with us a little bit about it.
I was a TV producer, which is so funny that I'm back on TV. I love it. TV producer. I'm working for God at TBN, and I developed a rare medical condition. No doctors could figure out what was wrong with me for over 6 months. My legs were swollen, and literally I was losing all ability to walk and things of that nature. And shortly thereafter, I ended up in the hospital in ICU, and it was a blood clot that was traveling up my leg. And so it turned into a blood clot situation, which is pulmonary embolism, nephrotic syndrome, which is the kidney shutting down, as well as the pitting edema, which is the swelling. So I was deemed dead. They kind of walked away and told my mom to pray because there was nothing else they could do for me. And I woke up one day and they could not believe it, and I'm still like this medical mystery. But in the process,
call that miracles where I come from.
Amen. Right. Yes. Thank you. Praise God. So it is a miracle because literally I have a set of physicians and a team that work on me, and they're still asking how am I still alive to this day.
Wow.
It's been about 8 years.
And so while you were going through this, obviously some things are going through your head, and now this formulates the book.
Yes, correct. Because I couldn't work anymore because I couldn't even walk anymore. I couldn't even talk anymore. I had to be rehabilitated from head to toe. So what happened was I just had all these thoughts and all my poetry. I said, my body doesn't work, but my mind still works. Something has to give. Let me keep writing because I have to get out of my situation. And this inspired me to work harder towards, getting out of the bed every day and moving and, encouraging others that probably don't have the encouragement to go forward in their situation.
So I see you talk about a few things. You talk about life.
Yes.
You talk about being happy.
Yes.
And you also talk about uncertainty.
Correct.
Things that you felt. Now give us a little bit about your writing, because as you write this, I want to read a little bit about what you say about uncertainty. How do you expect me to feel? Questions were running through my mind. I want to be secure, and I know that you're being real. Then I wonder if I can believe you. If so, are your words even true? I know you won't hurt me intentionally, but I am hurting just knowing. Should be my calling. My heart's still racing. My mind begins to wander. I try to stop thinking so negatively, but my heart beats faster. Tell me, how would you feel? And it goes on and it goes on and it goes on.
Well, we're in relationships every day. So this could actually be a play off of a man and woman in a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be whatever the situation is where there's uncertainties. Because we are physical beings, but a lot of times our spirits connect, or sometimes we're just connecting because we're connecting. But there's that time where you're trying to reach out to somebody, let's say for encouragement or a motivational word or something, and you can't find them. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna just believe that they're there? We know that their intentions are real, like it says, but a lot of times we can't reach out to them, and then our mind starts to wonder. Now going back to relationships, which is what it's really about, because I've never been good at relationships, but I'm hoping that changes. You're a man, for example, right? You're a man, Sometimes you don't wanna be bothered with your chick, and sometimes chicks don't wanna be bothered with their dudes. Right. So at the end of the day, it's like, we've had a long day, but your partner's trying to call you, reach out to you, and you're not trying to hear it. You're like, I got stuff to do. I'm going to deal with this situation later. It could be about a date. It could be about anything. But we know that there's uncertainties running through our minds every single day.
Do you have a favorite out of all these?
I think the favorite one is the one Butterfly, the very first one.
Well, you gotta read it then, because you gotta
do I have time?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, a few seconds.
And just to let you know, it's about my cousin that was murdered, and the book was actually, a lot of it was based off of her situation. She was murdered by her fiance. So talking about relationships, thank you. I can now talk about it without crying, but a lot of us have gone through that with people that we know that have been brutalized, and maybe we can do another segment about domestic violence.
Oh yes, we do that
Hello.
here. Okay. So take me through.
Butterfly, I watch you from a distance as you move with the flow of the wind. You are free to do and be what you please. Your wings flap quicker as you anticipate your destination. You are in love with life as there is no one stopping your movement. You are one with the air you breathe. You are free. I envy your beauty. I love your way. You make me happy. You are a pretty, pretty butterfly. And that was for Sandy Jency, actually.
And that's one of your favorites.
Yes. The very favorite.
That's it.
That's it.
So, as you talk about the book, where can people pick it up, first of all?
Oh, they can pick it up off of Amazon. I'm on Amazon. I'm, based in the Bronx and throughout New York. So if you want to reach me, you can. 646-229-6254 is the business line. I create spaces where it was actually created, and create spaces, somewhere. Create space, AniYa, A Woman's Intuition, AniYa A. I know you guys have it up there, so anywhere you see AniYa A. If you Google me, YouTube me, I've been on TV for a while doing my thing, so YouTube AniYa A, Google Freedom Entertainment Group, go to freedomentertainmentgroup.com. That's the name of my company, and it's an umbrella where you can find a lot of my work.
You do some awesome work. What do you want people to take away from it?
I want people to take away, you know what's so funny, because you let me talk about my medical thing. I want people to know that whatever you're going through in life, don't let your situation stop you. You could be on your deathbed, but you can still create. You could be, in the middle of a forest somewhere, but you can still be powerful. You have to keep going forward. I've created a company. I've created books. I manage artists. Shout out to my artist, Megan Irving, Alan Cave, who I'm working with now, who's an international singer. I do all this because I never let my spirit die, and I never let the doctors deny my right to live, right? So
awesome.
If you're listening and you're watching now, I don't know where you are and what place you are in life, know that I was on my deathbed 8 years ago, and I came out of it, and I'm standing stronger. I've been through hell, literally, but I'm stronger today because I never let anything stop me. And shouts out to those that stood by me this whole time too.
AniYa A is here with us, and thank you so much for coming and sharing. We want people to definitely get the book, as you said. You can go to Amazon. It's called A Woman's Intuition, and she's got another book that's coming out a little bit later on too.
After
right?
all the pain. Hopefully somebody can help me get it published. I need some sponsors.
You need some sponsors.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. She just put it out there. She put it out there. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, gotta take a quick break. We got more show coming up. Listen, we're gonna get you fashionably right. We're gonna let you know it's hot. Also gonna let you know it's not. Stay with us. We're coming right back right after this.